Hi, I'm Andrea from AWS.
And I'm Lan from Auction.com. This is my architecture.
Thanks, Lan, for being here on the show. What do you guys do at Auction.com?
Auction.com is the nation's largest online transactional real estate marketplace. We offer foreclosure and bank-owned properties for sale. We combine our passions for the real estate knowledge and technology data science into this real place and then offer the unrivaled platform for the users.
Wonderful. And you have an architecture on AWS. What business problem does it solve?
Our problem back then was that the user could not get the data on time. They always get the data like a day delayed.
So there was a delay in the time it took for them to get the reports.
Yes.
Let's walk through the journey of a user. And in this context, who do you define as a user?
Business analyst, data scientists.
Business analysts and data scientists. Okay, what's the first that happens in this workflow?
So we have our RDS database, transactional database, and we have a few external data sources.
I see.
All this data, RDS goes to S3, right? And then external sources, we go through AppFlow to go into S3.
I see. And why did you use AppFlow specific for external data sources?
Because AppFlow service already have the external data sources endpoint API available for us.
Okay.
Make it easy for us to use AppFlow to get the data and then store the data into S3 directly.
So easy for integration.
Correct.
Right. So now you have stored the data.
Yeah.
What happens next?
And then we use a Glue service to do the data transformation. And then on top of it, we have some business logic and then put into S3.
I see. So you do all the transformation, all the business logic into S3. And what's the intent now, right? So you have all this information in S3. What's the purpose? What's the next that comes after that?
So the data will be pretty much landing here near real time. And then we have Athena so that the user can go through Athena, query the data.
I see. Are you providing the users only an Athena interface for query? So they need to do sort of query and SQL directly into Athena? Or is there any other way for the business users to be able to access?
We have a dashboard right here. The dashboard is also reading from Athena directly.
I see. So you have both opportunities to access. Wonderful. And let me ask you this in general. Using this architecture, you mentioned that before it was a batch-oriented approach. What does that mean? Does this mean that now you've kind of transformed how quickly you can retrieve the information to the user?
Yes. Before it was a nightly job. So the user can only read data the next morning after the batch process is completed. Right now, we are pretty much all this process is near real time. So the users can really query the data pretty much near real time.
Okay, that's fantastic. And what other benefits did you provide the users, right, with this architecture?
Another benefit is that because we have our own application data and we have a few external data sources, so we combine all them together, and then so the user will be able to correlate all these internal insiders of the data and then create them together at Athena. Created a lot of innovation space for the users.
So it's almost like integrating everything together based on, I'm sure, complex queries that they perform. And how do you address the security in this architecture?
Yeah, good question. This architecture, the users will not have direct access to our transactional databases.
I see. So you prevent by providing them only access to what they are required to have access to. Wonderful. Lan, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing the story.
Thank you for having me, Andrea.